Good afternoon. Welcome back. No doubt you remember the last recording from last month. I can't believe I used the same Gmail account of the Sweets to post the video the last time of the comedy. And Dollar couldn't even spot the video. It's had close to 70 hits in Gold Coast. Everyone enjoyed it, everyone had a good laugh. But Dollar, in the same Sweets, using the same Gmail address, couldn't even access it. So that gives me added incentive to do another video of the sequel. This is Dollar Part 2. The sequel to September, now in October. Dollar Part 2. I miss my Gold Coast a lot. How many of you have been to Gold Coast? It's a nice big city. There's beautiful Gold Coast over there. Of course, tradition demands I bring a cup the last time. Do you remember what I told about the cup from the previous video? The same cup is back. Each time I come, there's a cup. This time, Logan is the greatest. I keep sending him text messages with pictures of Logan and I write Loganization. I'm trying to bring him up to speed with the modern world. These sweets are also used by the urologist over here, Mr. Wolanski. And they are nice pictures of Mr. Wolanski and his lovely wife and his lovely kids. But the trouble is, all these patients think that's me in the photo. How can that possibly be me? Take a good look, patients. That's not me. Here are the sweets. You might ask, what is this little thing over here? That's a pediatrician uses it to weigh all the newborn babies. It's a nice cute little machine. Now let's go for a little walk outside. Nothing has changed on the sweets, it's still the same. Just got a nice little teddy bear. There's Dollar! Hi Dollar, hello! How are you doing today? Look what I put today, nice little picture of $20. Let's see if we can spot it. They also put a little teddy bear on it this time. Let's see what new surprises lie in his room today. Ah, here's Dollar's room. Here's Aranasep. It's got a renal flavor to it. There's Dollar's coat. Why has he moved his coat in here? Apparently he's bought a new chair. His chair is all torn. Close to find yes, there's just a coat full of germs. What for hands? There you go. You don't know what disease you might catch for all those dollar germs. You don't know what you might possibly catch. There's an ECG machine. Not that Dollar cares about his patients' hearts. He doesn't really care about the hearts. It's actually worth a few dollars extra if you do an ECG for everyone, so he just does it for the sake of doing it. That's how private practice is. Even cardiologists, when they do their ward rounds, it's always a trolley with the echo machine because they do echoes on everyone routinely in the private world. Here's that meter-made calendar which I brought last time. Look what he's done to the calendar. He apparently likes it. He likes all the meter maids in here. He's being Loganized. He's been converted back to the dark side. Here's his alcohol. He has a little storage of alcohol in here. Here's a nice little wine bottle. He's got all these dirty friends, all these private cardiologists, you know. And he gives them alcohol during Christmas. And when there's leftover alcohol, he keeps it here and gives them to them next year during Christmas. Here's our internet connection. Our famous internet connection, which keeps malfunctioning all the time. The phones keep dropping off. Here's Dollar's fridge. Dollar brought us his fridge. Free of cost fridge from, he didn't want to pay any money for the fridge, so he got his own little fridge. It's got a lot of stuff in here, interesting stuff. Private practice is full of chocolates and wine. The secretaries drink wine, the doctors eat chocolates, or should I say the reverse, the doctors drink wine, the secretaries eat chocolates. What do you think? I don't eat chocolates, I don't drink wine, but here's some more wine which we have in the private fridge. It's almost like a party here in the private world. You drink wine and you eat chocolates and cheese right to the night and you wear suits and you see your patients. But this is also the only place where I break my paleo diet rules. And here's some pizza which I ate this afternoon using the private practice credit card. And the good thing about private practice is you can even get your car serviced, your own car serviced, and you can bulk bill it based on private practice tax deductible rates. No doubt you saw the sweets the last time you saw all this. Dollar is now, assume Dollar works as a mechanic. Have a seat. Assume Dollar gets a job as a mechanic. What would Dollar do? Dollar's first day at the job as a mechanic, as a car mechanic. Dollar goes to work for a mechanic. He's already late for work. And then the boss of the car shop comes to Dollar and says, Dollar, are you ready to be trained? And Dollar tells the boss, well, I don't think I'm ready to be trained because we're here to fix cars, we're not here to fix trains. And then the owner of the shop says, no, Dollar, it's not that we're here to fix cars or trains, it's a good one. Let's get moving, you're wasting time. Now, Dollar, go fetch me a wiper. The wipers of the car are damaged. Dollar starts freaking out. Ooh, wiper, ooh. And then the owner of the car shop says, why are you freaking out? Because Dollar says, viper, that's a snake. And the owner says, no, wipers of the car. Alright, then the owner tells Dollar, go fetch me a spare tire in the boot. But then Dollar starts pulling the boot of the owner of the car. And does why are you pulling my boot? He says, you want to find a spare tire in the boot. Then the owner says, Dollar, make sure the tire pressures in all the 4 cars are equal. But then Dollar says, why are the tires choking? Then the owner says, Dollar, that's enough, you wasted so much of my time. Dollar, go and fetch me a jack. But then Dollar disappears for 1 hour. And 1 hour later he's pulling a guy off the street into the shop. And the car owner says, who's this? And he says, that's Jack. And then he says, that's enough of you, Dollar. Enough is enough. And he says, okay, fill up the air in all the tires. When I come back in 2 hours time, I want all the other cars in the shop, all their tires equally filled up. And the owner goes. But then Dollar forgets instructions. And 2 hours later, he gets panicky. Oh my goodness, I haven't done anything. What am I supposed to do? I forgot instructions. I have to make sure all the tires, pressures in all the cars in the shop are equal. So what does Dollar do? Simple. He gets a bright idea. The boss comes later, 2 hours later, and then the boss finds all the car tires are flat, all the cars. And he asks why, and Dollar says, because in order to ensure all the tires are equal, I made sure it's 0 in all the cars. So all the car tires are flat in the shop. Finally, we pay through those free pizzas which we get. Coming to the end, for all the free pizzas which we get, we pay through our private practice credit card which we have. But today the credit card was taken to buy some toilet paper and all that for the sweets. Not that it matters much to Dollar because he doesn't use toilet paper when he cleans his backside. I'm sure he uses his bare hands. Thank you very much for your kind attention. If Dollar could not watch last month's video, I don't think he's going to watch this month's video. So I'm going to post it on YouTube and have a nice laugh. And I'll fly back to Gold Coast. Thank you and goodbye.